Why do they ask where I came from? Am I not red, white, and blue? Is that not all you need to know? Is that not the promise we were given to? No, do you know I am for more than what we have, and this day so far. Martin Luther King, why has your dream not been fulfilled for me? Why am I singing a mighty tune and not getting the mighty reward for this song? I just want the embrace of the powers that be. No, sir, no song is created equal. None is easy to get along with. And none is... I can sing about girls. I can sing about partying in Holiday Inn. And maybe that'll get me paid easily. But if I tell you I stand for liberty and justice for all, if I tell you if I stand for what Martin Luther King's dream got him rewarded for, which was for the people, I just want to stand us all at a higher pillar, then I'm held to a higher standard, guys. And the ice breaks slowly for those guys who do these things. And trust me, the mountain that you climb is the same mountain I climb, but the peaks and valleys are different for each one of us. So no, you cannot do a Holiday Inn tune, get me drunk on rum and have some fun for me and you. For those are the best tunes I can live for. Having fun all day long, all night long, is honestly, that's the best work one can do. If any man can sing a tune that can change the voice of the people, because why should one man have to carry a cross when all the other people just watch? As Jesus would say, that's a foolish errand for any man. Embrace what you are and accomplish your goals. Don't follow in the steps of different abilities. As they say, I'm an accountant. I just do numbers and stuff. As they say, I'm an engineer. I figure things out and I make them become reality. As a philosopher says, I think things, and I think things that are outlandish and far beyond what I can even comprehend. So here, lend a hand. Just read the book and see if you can get a little more done. As one man said, I am, therefore I am. I think. Do we not all think? And what does that even matter if I am or not? Does existence not call us to a cause? That's when you're existing, when you've been called to a cause and you know that I am following a greater thing than me, myself and I, that I am privileged this day to know that not only do I exist, which is obvious, that a mandate has come from some outlandish law, I would say, of nature, of faith, even in an ohm. Why don't we say ohm as in, I had a dream, it came to me. Obviously in my sleep, I was asleep and a dream came to me. And it took over my being and the pursuit began and the chase was accomplished. And I watched myself do things and I knew that what's the point of listening to everyone else sing their tune? That is their tune. You sing your tune and you stay hoisted on that tune. Mighty man, how far will you march? Valiant son of a god, how far have you run? You are Gobind's son. That is what I say to myself every day. From Moses to Muhammad, I am Guru Nanak's to Guru Gobind's. And their embrace to me is more relevant to me than anything. I am not them. I am a Sikh, studying, always, unaccomplished before them. Because if I have accomplished what they have accomplished, I have accomplished death. That is what I've accomplished. Throughout my life, from the day I'm born till the day I die, I am a student, a serf, and nothing more until one of them says, here, I pass it on to you, son. And as the Guru Granth says, Guru Gobind Singh said, that is your Guru right there. I can never let him be overwhelmed. He's not dead. My teacher exists eternally in a book. I can always just learn. And I can always learn to learn to learn to learn. And now that is the blessing my Guru gave me. And that is the thankfulness of heaven, or whatever the heck they call it. Because man, what else is there? If I learned something and I gave something away, I wrote a book, right? I wrote a book and I gave it away. Was I done? If I was done, man, that's easy enough to say that's a mission accomplished. Now what do I exist for? As he said, I think, therefore I am. What do I think for? What do I think for? I think for, let's see, what do I think for? Man, keep it simple. I want to have children. I want to have a wife. I want to take care of them. And you know what, dude? I want to have fun living my life. Learning as a student is fine. But what have I learned? Can I use that to some extent? Because as a guru would say, I taught him how to shoot arrows. I taught him how to embrace a fight. I taught him how to militarize. I taught him how to learn to learn. I taught him how to poetrize. I taught him how to use influence. I taught him how to accomplish goals. And you know what? The American dream is for me. I am American, American, American. So land of liberty and freedom. Where is your freedom today? That is all I ask you. No man is held to the same standard. He is born equal in the Declaration of Independence. But then, do you want to hold us all to the same standard once we've showed our flaws and characteristic defects? Or do you want to show us the embrace that we show when we show our exceptionality and our abilities and our uniqueness in our qualities? And do you want to embrace history as well? As a student says, I'll give you the whole package, but I'm just here to sell something. And that is a work order for myself to live my life lavish as I can accomplish it. If I'm a construction worker, that is what I am. I am not, guys. I am blessed with a quality to write and to think and to embrace ideas that are my own to be with. And let this be something to learn from. Any man with a beard can say, I'm 3 years old, and that is all I'll ever be. That is a good man right there. Because any man who grew up past that age lost something. Learn from your dreams that you had at 4. And maybe that is your Om, as they say. And hold true to what you know. For the house you were born in is the house you belong in. I was belonged in Guru Nanak's house, the 10 kings. And that is the house I will stay in till the day I die. I embrace their laws. Embrace yours from the day you were born. You were taught a path. You know, you cannot forego these things, as some things are given to us by ministers that maybe angels, maybe stars, maybe the sun actually talks to us. So embrace the one you were born in. Don't try to change what you are. And forego the shadow of ease and comfort. Embrace suffering. And expound on the knowledge you've gained. Son, I have learned nothing. As Benjamin Franklin would say, money comes and goes. But if you put some away, you'll probably have some for later. And that's the only thing I can tell you guys, because I got nothing to give. A soldier's tune once came to me, I told him go away. I am working heavily, thinking of what you'll be when I tell you what is to be. A president will not lie. And how did it come to be that some guy as a nerd would crunch letters on a piece of paper, and people would be like, God damn it, this guy's annoying. And that's the guy we want to vote for many higher offices or orders or prestigious awards, as they would say. I do wonder, guys, where we have gone this far in this day. Because a man lives in his basement and thinks of ideas and talks on public display as a YouTuber, as a prankster, gets cutting headphones and makes a lot of money doing it. We have come a long way. We have come a long way. But we can go a lot farther. As any man would say. Ah, my goodness, people. You never learn. When some good comes your way, you get stuck there, don't you? Why don't you change your tune? Become a little more like me. Because I'm just presidential in my egotistic desires. I'm really just better than the last guy that was there. I promise you that. Anyone before me is no one who is going to accomplish what I'm going to accomplish. You know why? If he's a president of the United States, of the Americans' ways, he's going to say these things. Because as George Washington says, dude, I'm the goddamn best. As the next guy said, I can do better than him. As the next guy says, we got a lot of things going on. I'm the best guy for the job. And then the next guy says exactly the same exact thing. Any president's situation is that he believes in himself over and above any situation that comes his way. No matter what his conditions are, he is stable to the appeal that he is suitable and knows history. For they did have a Bible, guys. They knew what they were doing. They taught you the methodologies. You want to expand on this situation? It's called the American experiment for a reason. It's an experiment. If we embrace this holistic approach and live with it, then I have an hypothesis. Let's plan this experiment out. As in, these are my plays I want to play during my presidential state. And, well, we'll write a thesis. We'll write a thesis at the end. Declared accomplishments, as they call them, or the president's promised. And this is our approach. It's not extreme, guys, to embrace what we were. It's extreme to be stagnant at this point. That's what is extreme. It is extremist to be stagnating while we watch all of our systems shake. We can't keep this up. It is extremist to say we need stability. It is exactly what we can't afford to have if we keep up this situation. These are duplicitous terminologies. If you want to stick to the truth, go to the American experiment. As Ben Franklin wrote it, go to the Declaration of Independence. We are all created equal in the eyes of God. But then, where is the exceptionality? And where is the means to an end? The American experiment is for exceptional men to lead. I believe in myself and my values. I can offer you guys a dream. Man, do I need a team to accomplish these goals? Oh, goddamn, of course, right. Because, listen, who was it that built the plane? Two people, brothers, right? And then who was it that made the light bulb? Some guy, right? Well, who can manage systems that a dream seller sells? Probably someone who's already selling those dreams or making sure those things come true already. As many men do say, Elon Musk is an engineer, dude. If you have an experiment to fucking get done, get an engineer to do the fucking work for you. So, take what you will. Ease and comfort is for the easy and comfortable to attain. As Ben Franklin says, let me just hang this kite up in the air with a key to it, and I'll figure out what that stuff in the air does. Oh, god damn, it burned my brain, and it fried me a little bit. It cooked myself real good. I think it's a power source. I think we can use it. Let me pass that on to the next generation, that this is what it's capable of, and Thomas Jefferson will pick up from there. So, ease and comfort for the genius today. Why don't you listen to me somehow? Comedy, guys, comedy. Have some fun in life. And extremism is kind of a territorial thing for a politician walking amongst kings and queens who have done it before. Francis, King Louis, those guys got hurt along the way. Territorial claims exist by nature's ordinance. You are only as valiant as the might you have, as a sword bearer knows. I have a sword in my hand. That's why I can do more than my hands or his hands can. And if I'm not as good as the other swordsmen, then I'm going to get hit. And if I choose to pick a fight, then I better be willing to fight. Or I better be willing to defend the stands I've stood for. Any man knows. Don't pick a fight if you don't have to. We're not picking a fight, guys. We're experimenting. We're the American experiment. And by ordinance of our powers, we can gain things we deserve to. It is experimental. It is extremist to be stagnant at this point, at this juncture in our 2023 democracy, republic, failing to promote the beacon that has always been the president. You have lived with a president who is always just kowtowing and pushing for ideas to come true. That's not working anymore. We need to promote that president as the beacon and not only the single source of the people's will. For if you want something done, that's why you voted him in. Let's get those things done, right? Let's do it. That's what a president does. He walks in and says, nah, by God damn it, I'm not alleviating your needs. I'm making sure they come true. As you want them, so they shall be. This is what I promised. I will come through. I hope a good candidate hears these words and uses this tune.